And welcome, Internet. You're here to see the army cometh and our mighty heroes. As we last left them, they ran from the army's advance that they saw miles off. They saw a black horde of hundreds and thousands coming towards Domia and their direction. So they jumped into the woods to take cover and see if they'll pass them on by. As they're hiding there, they are sleeping through the night, and nothing seems to affect them as of yet. But they are hearing the sounds of battlement, armor clanking, horses stomping, and stuff actually closer than what they thought, because they figured that army should have been on by and past them by morning, but it hasn't. It will leave questions possibly in their minds as to what slowed them down or why. And with that, I would like everyone that decides they want to give me a perception check.
Sounds ominous, but
that I would have a chance of succeeding rather than definitely failing.
23.
All right.
let's see here.
6.
All right.
Can I just go with my passive?
Nope.
Okay.
So how'd you fix that where I can toggle?
Where you
There's a gear in the upper right-hand corner of the
That's
character
not
sheet, and under immediately below it, it says roll queries, and you can do advantage toggle.
Okay. Cloud.
Oh, no, wrong name. Hang on.
Oh, that's all right. Just so I know, just so I know who it is in my head. Okay, so you got a 17.
That's Dagger.
Yeah, you got a 17. Well, what did Swiftwind get?
Is everyone rolling online?
Pardon?
Is everyone rolling on the rolled 20?
Yes.
Well, yeah,
everyone in quotes, everybody who wants to.
everybody that wants it, it's not required. I also have the roll dice with friends up too for those that like that one. So
I was having trouble getting my character set up right, so
okay, and a 14.
I've just been
Alright.
using the dice roller, the advanced dice roller.
If you have time after the session, I can try to help you if you want.
yeah, that'd be fine. Thank you.
No problem.
But all right, and the 14 is Brock, right?
14, that's Swiftwind, yes.
Swiftwind. Okay, Swiftwind. Okay, so I'll keep those names in my head as best I can. 14. Damn. So, the morning has come. You guys have started on up. But Dagger and um, what was it? Briar, Philip?
Oh, Bran?
Bran, that's what it was. I knew it was something to do with beer. A bran mash or and like that. But you two hear a loud noise, but it's coming. And I probably ought to put this on up here a little bit. And let's see here. I'll share this. It's coming from a direction that you weren't expecting. Let's share this. And we'll have this right here. I'll move this right on over here. And we'll take and draw a nice little circle. And I'll make it red. And you guys were back in the woods about here. And then spotlight.
But we moved away from Domia quite a bit.
Yeah, that is quite a bit. That's about 60 miles.
Okay.
If I put the overlay on the hex,
Yeah. Okay.
but this one's just easier to throw on it. And from this direction, kind of, that would be over here, is where you're hearing the noise coming on up towards you. And what are you doing?
They hidden.
So it's coming up from the river, sorry?
Well, from the river direction,
Yeah, okay.
as far as that.
We're far enough away, it might not be actually a river creature, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's off in this direction. The army was over here. Maybe I better get a different map so I got more of it so I can show you. And that's easy. It should be easy enough. Drop this one down. Move this over. But what are you guys doing at the moment?
So this is in the morning time, correct?
Yeah, you all have a short rest. You'll start the game with the benefits of the short rest.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we have slept for 8 hours.
Yeah,
Okay, that's fine.
yeah, you slept for 8 hours, but with the
Right.
out in the woods, the rest rules.
So we got noises from the forest, and the army hasn't passed us yet.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a better show of this for you and folks there that are there. Let's move this on over here, and boom. I do like.
No, that's better. Yeah.
I do like my the use of Zoom for it's quicker and easier. It may not be as fluffy, but and then let's see here. Draw. I'll take that and I'm going to, yeah, since it's ominous, you're hearing the noise on the field where the army was coming from. That line there is to represent their front line. And then, let's see here, I'll take and we'll make it a, right here. And where you've been hearing the noise coming up from is kind of like from here. And there we are.
Well, last session we had gotten pretty good rolls on stealthing. I think we should stay low and not fuck with this. But
Don't you think we may want to scout out the noises in the forest?
no, I think it's just more men trying to kill us.
But if we have somebody who's quieter than the rest of the group is in general, they might be able to sneak ahead and double check that it's that.
And then they might get themselves killed immediately too.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be dangerous for them, but they wouldn't have to lead. They would not have to lead our enemies back to us.
I assume you're referring to me.
I didn't know you were volunteering.
Touche, bird.
I could do it. I don't know if I'm as good, but I'm willing to do it.
I still think it's worth poking out there and trying to take a look. Just to kind of see what we're looking at.
Well, would it be worth? I'm guessing that little dot there is where we are.
Yeah, right here where the bouncing ball is.
Yep. And so obviously we're behind that little bit of cover. My thought is if Cup and I want to, just trudge through this little bit of forest, that way we can easily remain in cover and then maybe make our way to the outside of so that we can get a good look.
Well, you can definitely attempt. As a GM, I'll say that. I wouldn't say you're not able.
Sure.
So let me ask you a question, Game Master, because I don't know what distance is. How far is it about from where we are to where the noise is?
You would, with your perception check, you would say it looks to be from the sound of it and seeing the lay of the land that you hid in. You would say they're about these guys here. Let me move this down here. Where are you? Get the right one. These guys here are probably, and I know I don't have it to scale. It's just it was quicker and easier, just I guess the way I did it. But you can figure they're about a mile away from you. Where these guys over here, the front edge of this line, they sound to be probably about 2 miles away from you.
So I don't like putting Cup and Dagger out there by themselves, but we might try and lag behind them maybe 60 to 90 feet. Give them a good 90 feet in front of us.
We can retreat to sturdier location, a defended position. Yeah.
Where? They're going for the city.
I'm not saying we retreat to a city. I'm saying we retreat to the cart or the forest. To Bran, perhaps.
Well,
they're gonna cut us off, but sure.
Well, you do.
Not with
Well,
a
I'm
90
not.
foot distance between us.
I'm not gonna. I was gonna say something, but that's just me opening my mouth.
So,
So do you want to try to go as a group, as in stay nearby? Do you want to try to sneak past them? Do you want to stay still and hope they pass us? Or do we send out some scouts which are further ahead? Those have been the 4 options proposed.
ultimately,
Or,
yes.
or the fifth option is you go in a different direction.
I was gonna say, what if we cross the river?
Well,
But then again, isn't our goal to get to that temple?
yes, it is.
Yeah, so we wouldn't want to do that.
So ultimately, I'd like to get behind them, wherever behind them is. However, I don't want to put you guys out, half a mile away from everybody. I think we should proceed as a group, but maybe put you guys, like I said, 90 feet, maybe even 120 feet in front of us. And we can kind of head southwest.
If we move, then it will be more likely for everybody to be noticed, and getting past them will be more difficult. The reason why we would send somebody out in front at all is so that they would notice that person. If you are 120 feet behind us, that might be okay, but they also might notice us, especially if we're bringing the cart with us.
Indeed.
So if you want to get past the line, staying still is probably the right thing. If you want us to know what it is that we heard, then sending scouts out is the right thing. And the scouts need to be far enough away that there's no risk from the party, that there's no risk that the rest of the party gets noticed.
Wait a second. Charles, we got some trees around us, right?
Yep, you most certainly do. Just because I got the dot outside, just outside the that one tree line doesn't mean that you're actually there. It's just a good reference.
Now, can I find a really tall tree?
Yeah.
How tall is that tree?
Well, let's see here. Since no, I'm not, yeah, I'll use this one. Why the hell not? Just to see if it's possible.
So you found the best of all possible solutions.
Probably.
At the very least, it takes all the solutions we came up with and is the best version of them.
Maybe, yeah.
It's 86 feet tall. If you
86.
actually had a measuring device that would do it, but that's what you would guess.
Fantastic. So, what I'll do is begin climbing this tree. I have natural climbing abilities, so I can climb at half my walking speed, which would be 15 feet.
I toss my rope over to the cat. I think he's the smartest of all of us.
All right. We'll hold Dagger there. He's climbing the tree.
Dagger, did you catch my rope when I threw it to you and said, "Hey, catch this"?
So before I go up there, I will make a little slip knot in a rope, and I will tie it to the end of my tail.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I will just I will not tell people not to use the rope until I say the rope.
Okay.
Oh man,
but
that would have been funny.
Yeah. I'm going to make that very clear. Do not pull on the rope until I give you the signal to use the rope.
Okay.
All right. So while he's climbing, so it's going to take him. How far up that 80-foot tree are you wanting to go?
Well, I'd like to get above at least the main tree line so that I have a view above it. So how far would that need to be?
That would be about 70 foot.
Okay. Then I guess it'll take me
So
5 turns to get there.
something like that.
Well, it'll be. We'll cut it down to. Because one of my times that I climb, I could technically use feline agility and double it.
That is correct. I was wondering if you're going to remember it.
Yeah, I definitely was, and that's why I was thinking. I mean, that'll definitely cut it down by at least 1 turn, so it should be technically 3 more turns to get up it.
Okay, I'll buy that. As far as that, what's the rest of you guys doing for 3 turns?
Trying to stay put for the most part, not trying to move or make too much noise, really.
Okay.
Just kind of casually looking over at Brand, making sure he understands what I feel like my character understands.
Can Cup see the fields to the north or possibly northeast? Like, can he see out? Like, are we in the forest in a place where we can see out into the fields that we were in before?
You could position yourself to where you could see out. You could get up closer to where the tree line and the plains, the grasslands.
How far would I be from our hiding spot to do that? Like 30 feet, or are we talking more or less?
No, you could be less because you guys, where you decided to hide inside the woods is just, you said inside the woods. So you could be 10 feet off the wood line where you thought it was a good perch for you.
I'm not looking to escape the wood line per se. I'm wondering
Okay.
how far it is from the cart to get to the edge of the wood line. If it's more than 30 feet, I won't do it. But if it's less than 30 feet, I will move over to see out into the field.
We'll say 20 foot. We'll take a happy medium.
Okay. So, yeah. Then in that case, I will and I'll do it quietly because I'm not trying to attract attention right now. To look out and see where the main forest, how far the main forest has gotten.
All right. And you'll see it out where I put it there, about 2 miles out, and you see this huge black line that stretches as far as your eye can see, literally.
Okay.
From the woods all the way up, and you see it off in the far distance, trailing off there. It looks to be a rather robust and large army. Some of the individuals are marching, others are riding. They look a lot like what the cover picture for this event was or is.
I'll look at that. What I'm wondering is, are they marching in formation?
It is a rough formation.
Is the marching is the marching generally across near roads?
No, it looks like
They're not
part.
following roads.
No, they're just sweeping across the grasslands right at the moment. There's no roads out there.
Out there. Okay.
And
Are they burning anything? Like, is there smoke behind them?
not anymore. Back last session, you could tell that there was some smoke miles back, but that's through the night has dissipated where you can't see it or smell it. But no, they don't seem to be burning the grassland.
Okay. That is what I wanted to know, and I'll return it to the cart.
All right. Bran, what were you doing for the 3 rounds?
Oh, I'm just going to make sure that no one sneaks up on us.
Okay.
Keep guard.
All right. No problem. And Dagger, you're up at 70 foot. Breathing a little heavy, but you made it there.
Awesome. Well, what do I see?
Which way you looking?
Towards the army. So I guess northwest.
Okay. You see up on this line where it looks like a portion of them are walking walking through the wood lines down to the river. And then up here you see this front line here where it bows forward is their cavalry, just marching forward ahead. And then you have a long string of infantrymen marching over here. And it goes, army goes back depth wise, you would say probably 600 yards.
Jeez. Okay. So now that I'm up there, I will take the rope off my tail and I'll tether it up top if anybody wants to join me, and I'll kind of dangle it, shake it so that they can tell that it's time that they can come up if they want.
So you're 80 feet, you're 80 or 70 feet up, and there's the 50 foot is not enough to reach the bottom.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
that's right. I guess it wouldn't be. So I realize that that's pretty pointless, and I just tossed the rope down.
Okay.
I mean,
You guys,
nobody else is coming up anyway.
Hey, slap my forehead and just shake it.
you guys see the rope fall out of the tree.
Yeah.
Smartest partner in our group. I mean, wait, what?
Look, I have moments, okay? That's about
That's
it.
right, moments of inspiration.
All right, so from up here, with a nice view of them, I can see that they are actively marching in this direction, right?
Yep, they're just slow, like they're looking for something.
Okay, so yeah, they're moving slowly, cautiously. Okay, got it. While I'm up here, can I use a perception check to maybe try to figure out what they're looking for? Like if they're looking like up, down, are they digging or are they?
I'll let you use either, let's see here, something that would make sense.
Insight.
Investigation, insight.
Yeah, either I'll let you use either your perception or your insight. Depending on
my perception.
Depending on what you use is going to be what information you pull back.
Okay. Well, first I'll do a perception check, and if you have expertise, you get advantage, right?
No.
No. Okay. Let's see.
No, expertise just means you get to add stuff to it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. You like double the proficiency bonus.
Yep, that's what the expertise does.
Gotcha. Okay. Then in that case, it's 21.
Oh, okay. You'll see that they seem to have that there's a lead person, which possibly could be the commander of this ragtag on the ground, and he seems to be dangling some sort of amulet, and trying to pick up the direction possibly, or whichever way they're going from that. You see him moving his head left and right. He's shaking it a little bit. His unholy stare kind of tightens and onto it, and he's kind of looking. It could be that's why they're stalled somewhat where they are, moving slower.
Gotcha. So he's using some sort of amulet to try to locate whatever it is that they're trying to find, but he seems to maybe have lost his way. Here's my insight check. That's a 7.
Now, you would say from that he is definitely trying to find you, Dagger.
Oh. Well then.
That would be your feeling.
Okay. All right. So with that, I'll start making my way back down.
All right. And you make your way down. What's the rest of you doing for 3 rounds while Dagger is climbing down?
Still guarding.
All
Gathering
right.
my rope and hiding again.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, tribal leader. I think it's best if we just let them expend their resources finding us, and then let them have it and send them home packing.
You do realize that you're talking about an army, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me try to make this even more more like a strategic. Yeah. You well, hold on. Better yet, yeah, that has that right there. You have this army coming basically in that direction. You have this one looking like it's coming this way to give a little antique little army map scene.
Okay, I have a question though.
All
because
right, I got an answer.
Oh, I'm glad. Dagger was looking to the northwest
Yep,
to figure out what they were looking for, and
yep, right up here. He
Does
was
that
looking
mean
at.
he doesn't know where the other army is or where it's moving?
Oh, he didn't look there.
Right.
Oh crap! I thought that was just like a berm. I didn't realize that was another army. All right, I'm still up in the tree.
So here's the real issue: is that we were like, "What's that noise to 1 mile south of us?" It would be great if we could have somebody scout that out. And Dagger's like, "You're right. I should go check out that other army that we already know the location of and
Yeah.
what it's doing."
So yeah, upon realizing I didn't look in the other direction, I'll go back to the top of the tree, and I'll look in the other direction towards the south. South
You'll
by
okay. You'll see this party of orcs, about 30 of them. You'll see on some of the shields that a couple are carrying that they are black hand orcs. And they seem to be coming up your direction. Whether they're scouting or searching, it's hard to say.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
Brian is going to break camp and put everything into the cart.
Okay. All right.
So when Dagger gets down the second time,
Yeah, I'll
what did
come
you
back
do?
down and I'll be like, shite. We got orcs incoming from the south.
How soon? How,
About a mile out, probably not long.
Okay,
so like 10 minutes. is
Yeah,
what I'm
maybe
hearing.
10 minutes
guys,
ish.
we need to go west, like now.
I think that's really our only
Yesterday,
option.
Actually northwest maybe. Get away
We
from
can
the
go a little northwest, but not much.
I know it's a razor line.
Um, yeah, my suggestion is probably a hard move to the west, staying at the tree line.
Yeah, okay, that's our plan.
All right. Well, let me go back here, and you do realize that the army starts here. I know it's kind of hard to
Right.
see it over that L.
To the river, like you said, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So going west, that is an option.
It'll kind of.
I believe our plan, for your sake, Charles, is to get into that gap between them and possibly cross the river before they catch us. I believe that is the plan.
Okay.
Or
Not saying it's gonna
maybe,
work,
or maybe he's saying head like north, see where the army ends.
If we go north, they're going to see us on the plains.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
We
So.
either would want to head southeast to get just away from them, period, or we head west and hope to literally sneak between the lines. And
Mike
Brand
says
made his
west.
decision.
I want to sneak between the lines.
Yep, that's what we're doing. Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
s-
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty. That is an option.
Yeah.
It's- So you're gonna take the cart, would you?
For now.
All right. It will slow you down going through the woods with it, like it did before, because of just trying to get around the trees and stuff. Are you going to take any precautions to make it quieter if you can?
I don't know how we could do that.
That would be a Samuel Swiftwind thing.
Oh, would that be a survival maybe?
Yeah, I'd let survival work it, stealth work it. Let's see here. I'd even let nature work it, because any one of those three aspects could do it or help.
Well, so Emptying Cup, now aware of what the plan is and the information, says, Bran, you lead the horses quickly, as quietly as you can. I will be in front and try to find a good path, because I've done that in the past. And then
Okay.
I guess
You and-
Dagger and Swiftwind, you can help hide things as necessary.
You and Swiftwind can do the path running.
Yeah, Swiftwind might be better.
Dagger, can you help make this cart a little bit quieter, you think?
I could probably do that.
All right.
All right.
This has
Explain
got death written all over it, tribal
Ex-
leader. I must disagree. I suggest that we advance to the rear or stay put. I'm not going to say it again, tribal leader.
Dagger, when you get to the point of trying to make the cart quieter, explain to me how you're going to do that.
Let's see. Do we have any kind of what do we have in the cart?
Oh, we got rope.
Yeah, I was thinking about basically using rope to basically fashion a tire-ish around the wooden wheel,
Well,
or
what's making the noise? Is it the stuff in the cart or just the cart itself?
Basically, I'll say the cart itself. The stuff inside does make a noise. Does make some noise, but not anywhere near as loud as the cart itself.
Do you guys want to abandon the cart and horse?
You're breaking up really bad.
do we want to abandon the cart and horse? Yeah, probably a good idea right now.
Well, I mean, take the horse, but leave the cart.
Oh, yeah, sure. Cart
Cup?
might get us killed.
Can you
But then
guys hear me?
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
hear you.
We were able to hear you now. So the question I have is, if the rest of the party starts moving west, like Bran wanted, does Swiftwind stand where he is and say we should stay here or go the other direction? Because I think
Bran will not accept that y'all are going to basically sacrifice yourselves to this army.
right. The reason I bring it up is because we're trying to rush. All of us are trying to
Correct.
get moving. So Swiftwind has to make a pretty poignant statement.
He's already made his statement.
Right.
mean-
So does he stand where he's at and not join us?
He's not gonna willingly sacrifice himself to either army. So he's probably gonna stay where he's at.
Okay.
With that 21 from last time.
Right. Exactly. And so when Cup goes to be like, hey, okay, help me out here, and you're like, no. Cup, looks at Bran and goes,
Alrighty, and
Are you? Did you say something, Phil, or are you?
No,
Okay.
Because ultimately, people have to make choices. Swift Squint has made different choices at different times, and there's 3 of us that have said we're going to go that we're going to do this, and 1 person that has said that we're not. So I'm not going to second guess myself.
All right. You hear the noises getting closer. There's still time for you guys to react whichever way that you're going to. They're not right up on top of you, but there's definitely those 30 that are down to the south of you are getting closer, moving generally in your direction. The ones that are 2 miles out, the loud noise that they make, they're not even trying to be quiet. They know it's hopeless for an army that size to be silent. So you could say they're about 1.5 miles away from you now. And the other is about,
I
we'll
toss
say
my flute to the bird and say,
3/4
"Whistle
of
for
a mile.
me. I will find you again, friends. If you survive."
I will take it. And nod. And
All
I'll
right.
be doing the pathfinding for the cart then.
Okay, then I'll take the stealth check off of you.
You don't think it's survival or nature?
Well, I said
It's
the
up to you. It's
I-
actually worse for me to take nature, and the same for me to take survival. So
I told you I'd let you guys take those 3:
Whatever.
stealth, survival, or nature, because
all right,
each has an aspect that would apply to certain aspects.
I'll go with survival. I'm trying to find a path that is quiet and quick.
Yep.
20.
All right.
I will do my best to keep the cart quiet as we do that.
I thought we were going to ditch the cart. Did we change our mind?
Oh, I thought you were ditching it.
You're the one who's deciding whether we ditch it or not.
Let's
This
ditch the
up
damn
is
cart.
pathfinding
Okay.
regardless.
Then we'll ditch the cart
And let's move.
because that's going to slow us down.
Seems good. We may
All
even
right.
take time to search the cart, and that might be a good bait.
Yeah, let's move.
Yep.
All right. And you empty cup, you used to think you found a fairly good path that you guys and the horse can make use of. Dagger, you thought you set the horse up with the supplies that you were taking with you from the cart somewhat well, but you have some of them from here that are oh, come on, I want you to rotate. Rotate, you stupid thing. Yeah, that seem to be, that you would tell seem to be changing direction. That's that quite is. It's a little more than what I want.
Say that again.
So there, the one side of it's starting to swing in towards us as we go up and around.
Part of them, not all of them.
Okay.
From what you're kind of noticing, and let's see here. And we'll take this one and adjust that, because that's that all you're doing there is sound. You can't see them from where you're at. And let's get a nice little green arrow for you guys, and you're headed in that direction, correct?
Yes.
Okay, there we are. And where are you staying, Swift One? You there, Swift One?
Yes, I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
set. As I said it multiple times now, I'm staying in the
Yeah,
spot
but
where we
where?
hit in
But,
before.
all right, but I was asking where you were staying now. If you were gonna, after hearing the movement slide a little bit, whether or not you're gonna change position. That's all I need. Yeah.
There shouldn't be any reason for me to move.
Okay,
Like,
that I'm taking. I'll put.
Okay.
I will put you there, and I'll take care of. Uh, that. There we got a new map. Papa has a new map, and that's the situation that you got going on right now.
yeah, I'm using every bit of that 21 to like cover myself. Like I've got
Okay,
leaves and grass and whatnot, kind of, and
that's
bushes, whatever I
okay.
can.
So you're staying on the ground.
Hmm.
Okay, not up in the tree. All right, all right. There, that's yours. All right. Um, you're traveling with the horse and such. Um, you get to come on right here. You get to the river at this point. What are y'all doing?
The last time we just crossed the river, it wasn't all that fast and it wasn't all that deep.
Is that the same in this location?
I thought it was very fast and very deep.
We went over with the cart, remember?
I don't remember that, but yeah. At some point we had to have, because we have one on this side. But I know it was long, it seemed like. Wide across, at the very least.
Get this.
Yeah, I think it was pretty thick. Like it was a long distance, wide river.
All right. Heck, that's showing more there and there. Come on. And
It seems like they're following us.
yes, and that's what I was going to say. Yeah, from the sounds, it sounds like there's a portion of them that seem to be following you. Swiftwind, you can hear a portion that seem to be going up your direction, and all of you will notice that the major army has kind of stalled a little bit, and like they're waiting for some command or direction.
All right, we need to get across this river and back into the other tree line.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about this river real quick. We need to make a split decision.
Well, the river is flowing pretty good. It looks, give me a nature check, one person. Empty cup, since you were leading.
Love it. How about 11?
You think it's passable?
Either Dagger or myself might want to use the horse to help, but it seems like it's not too bad.
We could travel upriver just a little bit if you want to find a better spot, but we need to go.
With the 11 nature, do I think that you would have to be a do I think that you'd have to be a very proficient swimmer to get across it, or do I think that you could get across it as long as you could swim a little bit?
The latter. And the other thing is that you'll also know that since you're in a rush condition, that you
Mhm.
don't think going further down the river is going to gain you any benefit.
Yeah.
All right, let's cross here then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm
You're-
like going, nah, if this works, it works. Like, getting across the river will help.
Okay.
Yeah. Natural advantage for multiple reasons.
So explain to me how you guys are crossing the river so I can throw my hurdles at you.
That's right. I think probably Cup feels kind of middling about stuff, so he'll just try to swim himself. And then we'll see where other people are at with the rest of it.
All right. Cup, give me a dexterity check.
Would acrobats be appropriate, or would it be athletics?
You could use acrobatics if that's better than just a straight dex for you.
Sure, I'll do that. 25.
Okay, I'll hold off on what's going on until I hear from the rest.
Dagger. Hello, Dagger.
Hey, sorry.
Uh,
I was asking about the horse. Is the horse not getting across? Can it walk?
I can ride the horse. I have proficiency in horse riding,
Okay. Well, in that case,
and we can. You might want, if you want to take a chance. We could actually both of us get on here.
yeah, I was gonna say I don't like water all that much. I'm a cat, so I'm gonna ride on the back of the horse while like clutching onto Bran for dear life.
all right,
As
give
at this
me
moment, Dagger realized he made a terrible mistake.
Bran. Give me an animal handling check.
All right, I'm going to give you animal handling check, but need to modify it by 3.
Okay. All right. The horse is kind of crow hopping, throwing his head up and whatnot because he feels some claws from Dagger's hind feet, kind of not dig in where it's drawing blood in its rump, its hindquarters, but because Dagger's grabbing onto Bran for dear life, just instinctually, he kind of puts the claws out to give him just a little extra traction, which causes the horse to act up. But you can get the horse and yourself across. Now back to Empty Cup. You start to swim, and then all of a sudden you realize, why am I swimming? I can stand up and walk across. It's not that deep.
Okay.
I do remember that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Now that you said it, but
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, he'll stand up. There's some stuff he doesn't want to get wet, so basically he
Yep.
starts swimming, and then he goes, "Oh man, just lift
it's a
it up."
bird bath.
We go across it.
yeah.
Take off a little bit.
And
So
all right, we got you guys across over the swift wind.
Yep.
You see 2 of these orcs, and they're within, say 40 feet from you.
Mhm.
They don't seem to notice you. You can tell that because they're just looking around and they're not charging at you.
Mhm.
But let me get this. Yeah, okay, that's what I want. Right there. I think with this particular orc, there's something in the description I want to give you also. Let's see here. They're in hide armor, and they have from their hands, their nails are actually extended out to be like their claws, but they're like each of the nails are about the same as what you would say a fair dagger would be.
Oh, cool.
And they have this basically more or less a mohawk look, but it's the mohawk's real long and it's not standing on edge. The hair is being blown from the mohawk to the left and right. You'll see a black like tattoo or paint mark on their forehead from the start of the mohawk down through the bridge of their nose to the tip of their nose. And let's see.
Does it separate their two halves of their face into two hemispheres, basically?
Well, you could think that.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And you will notice that one of these two, as they stop, seem to be casting a spell. As far as that.
Let him cast a spell.
As far as that. So what are you doing during all this?
I'm just watching, being as quiet as I can. Just let them ignore me just as best as I can. Like,
okay.
I am the trees kind of feeling.
I already have their perception check done, so and have that figured on out. But that's these guys. That's what you see there.
I'm making as little noise as possible. I'm not even stringing a bow or anything. I'm just, if they see me, they see me. Then we go at it, and I run for dear life.
Okay, and you guys, let's shorten this on up here, and I'll use this. You guys are over, we'll say right over here, and then I'll take and the rest is kind of, you guys hear their movement, and if you look, you'll have no problem seeing that large body, as some of them are on the riverbank looking. You can tell they're looking for something. So what are y'all doing?
I suggest that we move as quickly as we can in the direction that we're faced.
All right, and I want to make
Yes,
this.
Cup?
I want to make this other one.
Cup will
come on.
start following you guys and says, if the orcs are following us, we may be able to attack them at the river.
But the problem is that there's 30 of them.
If there are some things a person can do at a river to take out large numbers of people, I don't have those things.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe if one of you had them.
I'm gonna get rid of that
I
sucker.
am asking.
And black and draw and this. And what you'll see here is, where was it? It was about here. And you'll see where that right there. All right, now I got a death match. You'll hear the definitely you hear the army moving, and it sounds like it made some change of direction, and sounds like it's coming towards your way. Or let me correct myself. I made an assumption there. Which who has the box?
Bran does.
All right, so it's headed your direction. I didn't make a mistake there.
Okay. Yep. Nope. 30 orcs is possible. That number of people, no. Never mind.
Right now, running is our best option.
So
They
we
seem
got-
to follow us pretty well, but I would agree, yes.
And Swiftwind, you see that these orcs have moved away from you. They're still within your eye shot from where you're at. Instead of, we'll say they're about 100 feet away. So what are you doing?
Hmm. I want to. Do they both look like they were capable of casting spells, or just the one?
They look identical.
Okay, then. Never mind. Hmm. I'm gonna wait until I think that they're out of earshot of me, and I'm gonna book it to the south.
Okay. So let's see here. Get you up a,
Do you need a survival check for that south direction?
no.
Okay.
Let's see here. I'll use that one for you. Don't, and we'll say you're wanting to book it to the south, which would be that direction when we get to it. Alrighty.
And that's how you defeat 30 orcs as a single person. You run all the other direction.
Agreed.
And
Gain full
oh,
experience.
okay. And you find, gentlemen, which way you moving from here?
I think you got us going in a good direction.
Yeah, I think so too. As we are moving, because I think we're moving over kind of longer periods of time, even though it is kind of a chase. It's not like directly chasing.
Yeah, it's not a true, Hollywood.
Right, action scene as it were.
Yeah.
But, you know.
It's not yet. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, and so what couples say is, you have a horse, Bran, or we have a horse, I should say. Dagger and I can move pretty quick. Probably can outpace an army, especially, but even an individual orc, any long distance. If we can get to the fields where you can fully use the horse, we may be able to outpace them, just all three of us.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'll put them.
We'll be on the essentially on the far side of them. So yeah, it's not a bad idea at all. We can just kind of head in the direction that we're going.
We're going maybe a little more west just to get to the fields, but like if they start, getting close, maybe we aim for one of those directions. And,
Yes.
What GM sends an army after a group of level 5s?
Charles.
Well, you weren't level 5 when the army started, so.
Hey,
level 4. Yeah, you're right.
Game
What was it,
Master.
the Draco Witch and the Warlock.
As we are moving,
Yeah.
I'm going to think about this box,
Okay.
and I'm going to think about this non-detection.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and apply it to me in the box. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but
All right. And you hear the army take a full stop there. If I can get it. If not, I'll redraw it again.
we should be in front of them by quite a bit.
Well, this is
Some of the corners of the armies might be close to us because they were pretty close to the river at the time, but
come on.
we do have I do think we have an advantage in even their closest.
Why is that?
It doesn't really seem that they've
Oh, that's why.
crossed the river
Okay.
yet, though. So whatever advantage we have there, we'll keep.
There. Oh, I want. There we go. That's what I wanted, right there. And the army seems to have done kind of that. Well, let me, that's hard to see. So let me get that out of there. Yeah. Oh, no, that ain't what I want. I want that right there, and I'll take a different color. Yeah, why not? That might work. And yeah, the army has kind of done this
All right.
right,
If you
right there.
if you go over to the Roll20 page,
Yep.
I had a little bit of a fluber, but that purple line, that'll take us into like a little clearing area.
Well, the purple line is the army.
No, look on the Roll20
On the
side.
roll 21.
I'm looking and I'm not seeing a purple line.
What?
We're the player ribbon is on a different map probably. Charles,
Which map?
it's untitled like so many others.
Well,
I'm sorry, I don't know how to show you. All right,
I don't see the player ribbon. I had it on untitled.
let me try this, Charles. In the direction that we're going to hit a clear area of trees.
Where's my player's view? Man, this is sucking. Is it?
Might be on a different page than one everybody else
yeah,
is.
here, let me move it so you can see it better. I'm gonna move it next to where you had it before. Can you see it now? On the map list, the page toolbar.
Okay, I see it. That. All right.
I guess we're.
Let me. Okay, I see it now.
Oh, that's not where something is.
And let me bring this up. And come on, sharpen up there. I see that jagged line there. Yeah, purple.
So essentially, we're going to go into this clearing of trees.
Yeah.
I'm going to hop on the horse. I'm assuming, is Cup the fastest of us? Or is it Dagger?
We're probably pretty close.
I was gonna say, I think stride for stride, I would probably win because I'd have at least one round of feline agility.
Well,
Dashing, Daggers is faster.
all right.
In a short distance, Dagger is faster.
Yes, I would say that. Long
Well-
distance will be pretty close.
Someone's got to hop on the horse with me, and someone's going to be booking it.
I will use my feline agility.
All right. We'll move through this clearing.
Yeah.
We're going to break the tree line, and then we're going to continue. This path of the purple line that I showed you.
Yeah, I'll get on the horse with you as you consider this. I think probably my character's the better one.
All right. Which
Okay.
path on the purple line? Because it looks like it has two.
Well, the one that goes straight down was a mess, and I don't delete it.
Oh, okay. No problem. As long as I know that was just a mistake, then
Yeah,
okay. So that's why I was asking which
Oh,
path
there we go.
there we go.
as far as that. So, yeah. Alrighty. And you hear the 28 orcs crossing the river, kind of after you guys. And with that sets up you guys. Don't believe those miles.
That's the direction I would like to try and head.
What direction? Off down that way? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Give
Did
me
you see that path?
kinda, but what I'll want is one survival check and 2 stealth checks.
Would you accept an acrobatics or an athletics check instead?
Not for the stealth.
I'm not trying to be stealthy. I'm trying to run my ass off. Like I'm running away from where they were.
Well, the
Yeah.
survival is for direction. Make sure you stay on the direction that you want it.
Right. So he's asking if he can do athletics to run away rather than stealth to hide.
Yeah, yeah, you can run away. I thought you were trying to sneak would rather want to try to sneak past the one end of the army that has stopped here is all.
Oh, they shouldn't be that close by the way I was picturing it, but whatever. I guess so.
Well, that's the end of it. That's why I was asking for the stealth. Yeah, they're still, you know,
Well,
like
and I was
like
considering mentioning this, but since it matters, that army was stretching up very far north, especially that corner of the army. Even if it like slid, so the bottom is now the bottom, the top is now the top, right? Swift winds probably past the river by the time they even get to that point. Like that army moved much.
yeah,
quicker
that's
than-
true. He was waiting, but he was holding and waiting for a time. But yeah, okay, that's no problem. That's a good enough argument for me. Not much of an argument, but as far as that, because it does
Well,
make
I'm
sense.
sorry for not being smart. I see how this is.
No, it's just not so much than not being smart. It's about actually.
Let me
the-
give you an athletics check, I guess, to see if I'm
actually
if I get exhausted or something.
No, that's a con check, but on that, but
Okay.
what all I need right at the moment is just the 2 survival checks and make sure you're going in the directions that you wanted on your.
Okay.
Because you don't have to worry about that. The larger army is what it boils down.
1224. You tell me.
Well, the 12 you're off course a little bit. The 24, since it was on the ladder, is going to put you on course back, what you surely feel is on course. And oh, put it like that. And
Yeah, boy.
right there. And yeah, right about there. That's
Sleeping in the woods, these woods alone is gonna suck, though.
it could. As far as that, but you don't feel like there's anybody
Looking for me.
looking for you. Where our other friends and sacrifices feel like something is breathing down their neck. And back to the sacrifices.
Hi, I'm the sacrifice.
Yes. I'm your friendly neighborhood sacrifice for today.
That's right. Quality customer service.
So we have picked up our speed.
Yeah, no problem. You're picking that on up, and these guys, if you remember, like the scene from the Fellowship of the Ring with Peter as the director, where they are chasing after the hobbits and the elf and the Fellowship, how the those ugly orcs were just tirelessly running. They're kind of doing. That's the picture I'm trying to paint.
It actually is really similar to that.
And then all of their hearts exploded, and we lived.
Uh,
And again, I'm going to try and focus on the box and see if I can get this non-detection working.
Oh, okay.
It's broken, buddy. Every time you use it, they find you better.
No, no.
And okay, let's see here. You're about up to where you're turning up.
There you go. Perfect.
Up that direction, and they're coming out in the clearing, and they, at the end of the clearing, they can see you, and they have a nice feature. Well, that ain't what I wanted. I wanted the other. Right here. Where's my bolos?
You should check distance on that, please.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Distance is fine.
I hope they're throwing at me so I can catch it.
No, it ain't. It ain't none of that. It's an aspect.
Hmm.
No, no. I thought you said bolas.
No, it's
No, no. I know you're going for it. I thought you said they have
volos.
and I was like, ooh.
No, volos.
I wanna
But
catch it.
they have a feature called aggressive,
Yep.
and even though I'm not going to have them actually use their bonus action to double their speed, I'm using that as their sense of they see you, so they know where they want to go, so they're staying on that steady run, like I was explaining from the Fellowship of the Rings, how the orcs there, they stayed on a steady, like doing airborne shuffle type thing, where they weren't exhausting themselves, but staying constantly on the move towards their quarry. So that's what I'm trying to set up here. Okay, Phil?
Sure.
As far as that.
Because when you said bolos, I thought you were going to be throwing something at us.
No, it was Volo's guide, VOLOS.
VOL, yeah.
Okay.
Because that's where the template that I'm using is out of.
All right.
Oh no, not Volos.
Yeah, I like Volos,
Me too.
but
Toma Beast is eviler though, I think.
well,
Yes.
I haven't looked at that, so
Of course, it's not Watt's official, unfortunately.
and
But
I like the book
anyways.
and with that, this kind of these two templates I'm using for these orcs out of there set up about right for your party, for what I was hoping. It's just that you're doing what players do best, throw curveballs to the DM.
Yep.
So they're coming after you. You can also see them in your rear view. You do have.
They've got a rearview mirror. They've got cars. What?
Yeah, I got one on my shoulder. You know,
Yeah. It's a new magic spell.
Okay.
But what you see is you see 26 of them that are in chain mail.
That's a lot of money.
And have the shield.
I wish we had a cart.
With a black handprint, with a black crown over top the handprint. But you do see 2 of the 28 that are similar to what I explained to Swiftwind, that have claws that are like daggers, a mohawk, but long mohawk. The wind is flopping the hair back and forth. Black line down the center of the forehead, over the bridge of the nose. And they're kind of coming after They're staying on the steady
Beavis and Bunghole.
for,
Sorry.
for
Yes, we figured out their names. So
I'm
while
sorry.
we are running from these orcs, and while they currently have visual, although it's some distance, I'm guessing still, Cup will say,
oh yeah, there's
to the running to the group that's to the three of us who are all running, going to
you got 500 yards between you and them.
right.
500 yards, that's 3 times as much. That's 1,500 feet.
Yes, that's good.
Did I math that right?
And close enough for government work.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think we can outrun them forever. We're gonna have to sleep eventually. We'll either need
Well,
to hide to lose their whatever
And
scent they have, or we
They're
need
they're going to
head
have to
towards the
sleep
city.
also. I mean, they are flesh and blood, and they need to eat and do all that other stuff.
yeah, let's
Do you
see.
want to bet on being able to run longer than orcs?
Oh,
I mean, a horse.
at
would
least
be
until
impressive.
tonight.
Okay.
And it is getting, talking about night, it is getting dark. This has been a pretty full day of evading and going up with them right about there.
Turn us. What is that? That would be south. It's almost a southward turn.
I was going by your purple line, which had you up kind of like about
Well,
there before going south, but that's all right. I can
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, turn us south. So essentially, we're just going. We're outside of the forest now.
Yeah.
And that's
And right there, and let me see here. And what I'll do is I want to bring that a little bit more over there, and I'll go ahead and register this on back to where that is. And
You can put me wherever you want to put me to rest for the night, because I feel like I'm far enough south at this point that I shouldn't be caught.
with them going, and well, let's see here. Oh, come on, move for me. Right there. Which direction do you want to be going?
At this point, like, it's getting late, right?
Yeah, it's dark. It's getting dark.
I'll set up a camp, probably just maybe an hour south of here,
And
just for myself. Try and keep it low light.
all right. All right.
Maybe just a torch to kind of serve as a makeshift fireplace or fire.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll
Nothing
say
too extravagant.
yeah. We'll say you get about here with that. Which direction are you wanting to head? That direction, that direction.
In the morning, I'll probably start heading. In the morning, I'm probably gonna try and figure out which way I need to head to catch up with the army that's pursuing my poor pups.
Oh, you're going to catch up to the army. Okay.
That's the idea in the morning.
All right. So let's see here.
I'm trying to be behind them intentionally, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, but we'll say this is going to be, come on, rotate for me here. we'll say right there's
And the arrow points are exactly where we're at, right?
the arrows pointing in the direction of movement.
Okay.
Um, the line
No
is,
actual.
and well, why don't I do away with that line? Because that's getting confusing, I guess. On that piece, and it doesn't have to be, and I'll go ahead and I want to draw a circle, and we'll do this. And those orcs are there, the yellow.
Okay.
And then I'll do the green. And the green is the other party right there. So,
Okay, you've color coded it for it's green is not hostile or friendly, and then yellow is indifferent.
Yeah, the orcs are indifferent to us. They just want to say hi.
yeah,
Probably.
yeah, they just want to save their hide. So we'll say it goes through the night. Yeah, you guys camping? I know Swiftwind is.
Mhm.
I think we want to move probably to like about 11 o'clock at night.
All right. So
So we're going to push it a little bit.
Yeah.
that'd be understandable. We'll say that you.
And bring us closer to the forest because we're probably going to duck in the forest again.
I got you right in the forest at the moment. What direction are you going to go from there in the morning? Oh,
A little more south.
a little more south. Okay.
So what do you think, guys? Is this a good place to try and catch a couple hours sleep?
I think it's probably the best place we have, I guess.
All right.
It's 11, right? Like
Yep.
we're traveling down. The orcs have been behind us some distance, and it's gotten dark. Is that all those statements correct?
Yeah, all those statements are correct. And Swiftwind, roll me a d12.
God, no, not a D12.
Yes, a d12.
A D12.
The most deadly of dice, except for there's between
It
20.
it is for this scenario. Okay. All righty. And you guys are resting or trying to, right?
Well, so we're talking about resting. We've been going extra long.
Yep.
Brand says we should rest.
Yeah.
Cup says we should continue moving and hide somewhere where they haven't seen us.
And where I got you right now on the map is about where that hide, we're in the forest. There's that clump of trees that are there that should
So they did not see
no
where we entered the forest. Is that
no
correct?
they haven't seen that. They've gotten as far as where I'd say let me move them. They've gotten kind of up to there, and their movement I'm keeping pointed kind of off this direction for the time being, because
Okay.
that's the direction last that they saw you, so they would not.
Yeah. Basically, what Cup is thinking is that they could totally just keep moving and catch us if we try to sleep, and we die. We die in that circumstance. So we need to not. They need to not know where we are. So as long as that's good, that's fine.
All right, but I
Good
need
enough.
to,
Good
I
enough
need,
for what Cup is looking for.
okay, I need to hear from you guys how you're setting up camp, what you're doing, and like that, so I can make another judgment call here.
Number one, no fires. It's going to be a cold camp.
Yep.
Number two, perhaps Cup and Dagger can find us a decent place or throw up a little bit of camouflage.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should do our best to to stealthify. I mean, like, yeah, if we can even make ourselves like a, a small hut that looks like a bush,
Well, we don't need a hut. We just need a.
Not
We
even
just
I
need the
I
horse
mean,
to not
like
be
a
visible, and
like a
yeah,
tent-ish, that we make it look like a big old bush or
you're
something.
looking for camouflage. We can do
Yes.
camouflage.
Survival flat.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
like a looks like a raft, but it's got a stick in it, and it's built into the side of a hill, so you don't have to build a whole bunch. You can easily just collapse it down.
All right, give me survival rolls.
Damn, Isaac, you and them survive these.
My character's got no K modifier.
I thought I was gonna be
Not
the
for survival,
survivey guy,
no.
but apparently you are survivor man.
All right.
Yeah, I think your modifier is a lot higher than mine is, but
So you get through the night. Oh, and Bram, roll me a d12.
Okay, so D12.
All right. Ah, that sucks. The night goes for both ends of the party uneventful.
So, essentially during my little watch that I had, I am again going to try and focus on this stupid chest.
Okay.
I know the word to activate it.
Yeah, to unlock it and lock it. Yes. And you would think that takes care of a lot of the other, but
but I don't understand how they're tracking us. The only thing that makes sense is a stupid chest. All right, go ahead.
okay. Yeah, it's early morning. You're waking on up. You're concentrating on the box, trying to get this. And with all, and we'll say through the night and everything, you would feel that what you were doing on trying to activate the non-detection, that it was successful. The evidence on the ground might contradict it. Say no for what your perceptions might be.
Okay. Get everyone up early, and we'll get moving early. First light.
Okay. Where are you headed at first light?
Oh, we're going to make that corner here. I'm going to go to that purple line again.
Okay, I'm looking.
We're going to swing this way.
What way? Why is that not? Doesn't look like it's updating. Oh, there I see.
no, this is mine. I don't know what he's
Yeah.
doing. Oh, there
Okay.
we go.
Just my slow response on the laptop. So.
It's all good.
All right. So you guys in the morning will actually be going over here and heading that direction. And our guys here are going to this direction. The stupid bastards.
Oh, good.
And we have Swiftwind going to this direction. God. Trying to get behind them. as
Yeah. So as if I'm not a genius, but I know the land for the most part. Like,
yeah, yeah.
I should have ran into them. Like at this point, I should see
You would
somebody
you would
or
think
smell them or something.
you would think that you'd would see. Now, if you want to give me a survival and
I'm gonna choose to
and
crit fail that if that's okay, and say that I just think they've vanished into thin air.
that's your choice. I was just going to say, give me a survival for to see if you pick up on their tracks at all.
I kind of like the idea of my character just crit failing here, and
Okay, no problem. So what are your characters doing? He's looking around. I don't see him. Where'd they go?
they should be here. They're smoke,
Yeah.
the air, the sky spirits. They attacked again.
Maybe, yeah. Monk, Cup. He's secretly a air spirit. Tengu. I don't know.
Alrighty. And, what the? All right. So you guys are Swift one. You're from this point. Where are you going?
At this point, Swiftwind is just like, well, shit. Now what do I do? He's gonna
Alright.
try. He's gonna try and. He knew his friends were kind of headed this direction. He's gonna, I guess, try and spot any sign of them whatsoever.
All right. Give me a survival check.
Okay. I will cast guidance on myself if I have time to do so. Before
You
this
got
second.
all the time in the world. Right now, you guys are not threatened by the way the map is laid out.
So I'm gonna roll. There's a setting somewhere where I can add that to the roll, right?
I don't know. You could make an attack roll, or you could just roll a d4 and add it, or whatever.
Yeah. Where are you rolling?
I'm trying to see.
No, where are you rolling? On roll 20?
Yeah.
You just make the two separate rolls, add them together.
Show the global skill modifier. Oh, interesting.
It's
All
an
right.
11.
Okay, that'll be good enough, and you'll notice that your friends seem to head in that direction
Okay.
as far as
So if they're heading there, then I think they're heading back towards the city. So I'm gonna try and cut them off at the pass and just break the line of the trees. Like I'm just outside the line of the trees, trailing behind them. Basically, is what I'm trying to get at. So like, if you like take that little half angle there, that's my trajectory. Yeah.
what, right here?
Yeah. Like if you go. Yeah, I'm going to the outer edge of the forest and then going down. Yeah, you got it pretty much, almost exactly.
Make it right there.
Isaac's also trying to show you a little bit what I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah, I think I got it. And you guys, back to you. You're up. You're moving early in the morning.
So if you take a look at the purple line, I'm going to cut around the forest and kind of dip into this little around the forest edge. And basically, I'm trying to put forest between us and anyone who could see us. Did you get that? No. Yeah. Turn us a little more west.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get my tools to work.
There you go. Perfect.
A little more. That's a little more east, but
They, I
but
think it's possible we may have lost them.
lost too.
Well, I was actually talking to Dagger and Cup.
Oh, I'm here. I'm just. Cup is watching all these great stratagems from Bran, impressed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's possible.
I guess he's walking with him too, because after we set up camp and stuff, we can keep a regular pace. We don't need to sprint.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think my internet just was kind of crapping out. I missed a good bit of that.
What do you remember last?
We were at the camp. No, I'm sorry. What was like the last couple of things you were talking about? Because you were asking me a question, and what were you asking it about? I heard like that last little bit, but what were you asking me a question about? Me and Cup, you said.
Well, what I said was, I was talking to you guys saying I think that we have lost them.
Oh, okay.
More of a statement than a question.
Oh, my bad then. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get my shit back together here.
You're good. If you manage to do it in such a short time period, I'll be impressed.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well then in that case, maybe we should stop, regroup, and try to figure out what the hell just happened.
I don't know if you can see it, Game Master, but I drew a purple dot on the roll 20.
Yeah, Isaac's little token is hiding it from me where I got it right at the moment, but I see it.
Oh, yeah, he was referring to that.
So ultimately, I'm going to be shooting there. That'll be about 60, more than 60 miles. That'll be a good day's travel.
All right. So let's see here. I'll move this on up, and let's select and for right now, yeah, take and do that, and then I'll take and do this right here. And at the end of the day, you guys give me a perception check. And Swiftwind, are you trying to stealth? You see them? Are you trying to stealth in the camp or just coming in?
I'm just coming in. I'm not gonna stealth.
Oh, okay.
I probably gotta get one of my arrows lit as a torch with my cleric light spell.
Bran doesn't see nothing. He's too busy trying to figure out the tactics for later on in the evening. Anyone else? Damn, you're hot tonight there, Empty Cup.
I don't believe in D20s. I only believe in D5s that go from
You-
15 to 20.
You notice a familiar figure in the distance walking towards the camp. How about Dagger?
Yeah, let me get you on. Save, okay.
And Dagger is kind of lost in thought, along with Bran, maybe going over what could have been done in this harrowing chase, and maybe the heavy panting from the using all his uh, energy with short bursts of feline agility and running and stuff, keeping on up, has him a little distracted. But Empty Cup, you see this. Swiftwind, you see the camp.
Yep.
So there you go. You guys handle it from there.
Oi!
Hmm.
Yeah, a couple walk towards Swiftwind as you are approaching.
Friends, it seems I was wrong. You weren't murdered. This is a good thing.
There was definitely death on the wind, though, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That said,
No, I'm sorry. Yes, it seems like you were not murdered either.
Surprising.
So we were both right in a weird way, tribal leader. I apologize. And he kind of he immediately kneels and holds his bow
Oh,
out.
don't kneel.
What it is customary to show respect when you have done wrong and been dishonorable.
So, I draw my sword, I tap both your shoulders, and I hereby knight you.
Okay.
What does this knight thing?
It means that you are a respected warrior of the tribe.
Wonderful.
And I'll
Now-
let you, Swiftwind, run with that, with your character any which way that you can think.
Yeah.
And I wink at Dagger when I said that, by the way.
And turn to Dagger and say, so there's two spellcasters in their group. I think we could probably have taken the 30 of them. And they seem to they didn't have what we have.
What do you mean?
They didn't have a will to fight. I could feel it on their souls.
30 is a large number.
That's what I was gonna say. 30. That's.
But if your heart's not in it, then you fight with less honor and less grace, and you will surely fall.
Thing is, Chief, I'd like to keep my heart in my body.
So I think tomorrow we can actually make
What
can
are we?
Dulon. Yeah, we'll make Dulon tomorrow on the push.
What?
You broke up a lot on that, Phil.
I am so sorry. We can make Dulon tomorrow on a hard march.
And what are we doing in Doolin again?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to collect our monthly wages. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to quit that damn dwarf.
I don't know if it's been a month.
Excuse me?
I don't know if it's been a month.
It has. I've been keeping track.
I'm pretty sure he's been keeping tabs on that.
I've been keeping tabs on this because I can't stand that damn dwarf.
I see. I understand how your mind thinks now.
Then after that, we need to make a decision.
The cup
And what
kind of
would-
turns to Swiftwind and takes the flute that he was handed in that moment, and he puts it near his mouth, his beak more specifically, and tries to blow on it, and it just like blows on it. It can't play anything. And he says, "I think someone else should have this."
I reach out and take it. And...
All righty. Roll me. Did I have someone roll me a D12?
I'll do it.
All right.
Some book. All right. Let's see here. All right. And
Orcs assault the city they believe is Domia and accidentally instigate a conflict with Zelhan.
Whoa! We just got stretched. We must have fell into a black hole again.
Oh no, not again.
yeah,
I lost my lunch the last time.
but
How are you talking if we fell into a black hole last time?
so you guys are headed to Doolin. You'll get to Doolin about evening time. I mean, it's dark. You've hustled all the way that you could to get there and such, and that's where you guys are. I'm gonna stop that share.
Okay.
You come to the gate. It's shut tight. What are y'all doing? Where did I put that? Oh, yeah, that's where I put that. Gotta go back to that folder.
I'll say to the guards, this is Captain Brand Storman. We are coming back from a reconnaissance mission. Let us in.
You'll hear a puny voice. Who's that again?
The people
Yo,
who gave
Daddy.
you, the people who gave you your daggers, my young friend.
Oh, okay, they're all right. Let them in. Let them in.
Yeah, we're all right.
And
Speak for yourself, cat.
We have more than one redeeming quality, it's true. Between the four of us, we may have one.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know, I didn't say we were great. I said we were all right.
Right. And I call for that statement.
and all right, you guys are right there.
The DM would just give us level 20. I think we could be amazing. But
Then we could be great.
yep.
No, we would just hurt more people with our failure.
It could go either way.
Yep.
So there you are at the gate. They're dropped the bridge so you can get in. You go on in. Where are you going once you get inside?
We're gonna go.
What are you doing?
Well, we're gonna go straight across the bridge, down the road to that big building where we can stable our horses.
We've got a wagon out in the middle of the woods.
No.
All right. So what?
Unfortunately, it was the right move to make.
Yeah, it was.
Debatable, but right there's the stables.
Yeah.
Don't
Here's-
worry, GM. I'll fight you over anything. Anyway.
That's all right.
And once we get the horse, I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say it's all perspective in this at the moment.
That's right.
Go ahead. Once you got the horse stable.
Well, we're gonna go to the blue tent since it's late. Is there any grub laying around?
You will be really surprised as you go on down. The temple is a little quiet, and you come on down here, and our goblin friend is busy at his fire and his kettle and his cooking, and he'll say, "Hungry? You need some good grub? I got a special today."
Do you sleep next to your cooking burner?
Well, it does make me feel like mother.
I'll take that as a yes. Sure, we are hungry. We have traveled far.
Okay.
You are kind to offer it.
He'll ladle up from the black kettle and put in a bowl a soup of sorts, and over in the fire there in his neat little apparatus, there's a couple squabs that have been being roasted, and he'll get you each a squab and say, "What brings you into camp so late?"
Well, we're just returning from our scouting mission. We managed to dodge a army.
Ooh, who did we lose? Oh, we lost Dagger. Um,
No.
yeah, as far as that, he'd say an army. I haven't heard of any armies. You dodged an army. You mean you took on a whole army in one?
Mm,
Yeah.
In a weird way, yes,
All,
because we didn't ever engage them.
every fight that you survive, you win.
Tell me about it. He's there stirring that ladle in his pot and like that. And if any of you are suffering from exhaustion or missing hit points, you can either take off one level of exhaustion or go ahead and give yourself 8 hit points back.
I will do neither because I'm at full hit points. But what I will do is I'm going to kind of go over and see what he has to offer. Do you have some tea to go with your meal? He asks as he kind of starts to
The goblin looks back
stroke his chin.
and forth, and he'll say, no tea. I got this new stuff that some traders brought on in. It's sitting over there in a kettle over there on the fire. You can give that a try. It's supposed to be what they say, the nectar of the gods. Only kings were supposed to have it, they say.
Kings. Yes. City folk have strange names for people who rule. He starts to make his way over towards the pot.
All right.
Thank you, kind creature. You are wonderful.
Well, I know. Aren't all goblins wonderful?
I don't know. I've never met a goblin. Goblin.
Yeah, you have right here, me.
Oh,
I'm a shining example of the goblin culture.
He turns to the others. Is he telling the truth?
I have seen goblins before. He seems like a good example of one.
yeah, from all the times I've met him, he's a good cook and he's takes pride in his work, and I would trust him.
As Zagger takes a bite out of his food, he's like, "Yeah, I like the guy."
I take a sip of. I guess, one of the tin cups that are around or whatever's available.
Yeah.
Stein. Fill myself up a tankard of it.
Okay.
Not a tankard, but like a little Stein's worth, probably.
Okay. We'll say a pint. And it's steamy. It's very aromatic. It's a different kind of smell. It looks black.
Hmm. Yeah. It's coffee, but he probably doesn't realize what it is. He probably doesn't know. Don't think his nature. He's got a negative in his nature skills. So
So
So you-
ultimately, I
you
just want
dri-
to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to ask Swiftwind if he drinks it.
yes, he will.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. It's a bit bitter for you.
Mm.
And what were you going to say, Bram?
No, I just was basically going to say I just want to get something to eat and hit the sack. It's
All right.
been a rough couple days.
All right. That's what you're doing. Dagger, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna get some food and probably do the same and get some rest. You know, probably find
Okay.
somewhere nice and cozy near a fire, curl up, go to bed.
Well, you have accommodations right in the blue tent, right
Well.
there.
Then that is where I'll be.
Empty cup, what are you doing?
I think Cup actually spends a little bit of time out here meditating before he heads to bed, but
All
he
right.
does head to bed soon enough. As well.
All right. And Swiftwind.
Swiftwind will get to bed a little bit late tonight as he wants to go to the temple and try and find someone that of his deity, his particular faith interests, that might be able to help train him to be a better cleric. Someone to teach him some of the prayers and whatnot.
All right.
That he's going to need to know next level.
Roll me a percentage dice. %. Holy shoot. There's one lone old man with a Irish brogue that comes up to you that's speaking some Gaelic. And do you understand Gaelic? Swiftwind?
If that's a special language in this world, then no.
It's common. It would be grouped in with common. So
Okay, then yes, I do speak common.
yeah, but it's just that to give the flavor of what this person's how he's coming across.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure because I
Yep.
didn't want to say yes if I didn't have it.
But you gave me food for thought.
Mhm.
As far as that, and he'll say, "No, don't. We don't know of such. Is it one of those pagan religions that that are more outside in the wilderness, doing those heebie-jeebie jumps and practices, or? But I can enlighten you to the ways of our God. He's a wonderful God." And now, before I get going too far and put my foot in my mouth, I got to get something. Where is it? Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't let me stop to play. It's just I'm just kind of talking to myself about what I got to open up here for me because I got a feeling what the next question is.
There's not going to be a next question. He's just going to walk away because this guy is a jerk off.
Oh, so okay. No problem. Then I don't have to look
It-
that on up.
Yep. He's not gonna keep going.
Okay.
He's clearly pissed off, but he doesn't. He's not gonna shoot the guy in the face like he wants
Okay.
to.
Don't go. You'll hear from him. Don't go away, my son. I can show you the way. I can show you the way.
Yeah, I'm going the way this way.
And there you go. You're going back to the blue tent, right?
Yep.
All right. There you are. You're all there for a good night's rest. You'll sleep heavy. You'll get up late. Later than what you would have planned. Let's put it that way. Y'all get a long rest, and the day is started, and it's about 9 o'clock in the morning when you guys wake up.
Alrighty.
Ultimately, I just was going to grab some food, guys, and I want to head to this dwarf and pick up our money and give him a report and
So
find a
see,
new job.
I'll meet up with Bran while getting breakfast.
All right.
I will join him in that conversation.
All right.
And I suppose after we
I guess we all meet up and go bug the dwarf.
All right. So you're in, you get your breakfast, and you all, as a group, head out towards the office where Cyrus.
The whole way there, though, Swiftwind's practicing his light prayer on two different arrows, so it looks like they're blinkers going on opposite sides.
All righty. So you make it on down. The city is at about mid-morning. Average traffic, people mulling about. You see some barges with grain and like that coming in, flowing down the river here, going to their grain housing warehouse points and like that. You make it to the Merchants Guild here. There's a line at the door, but you wait for the line and you come on in, and Cyrus will be there. What do y'all want? Aren't you supposed to be working?
Well, we are actually done with our 1 month contract. We're here to collect wages, give you a report.
1 month. Give me what's the report?
There's a army that has mobilized in the northern area, kind of towards the sea. They are between Anhes and the forest to the west of, I think it's Donovan. And, but as far as the travel between here and there, we cannot determine what the Army's end goals are.
You sure it's a month? He'll say. Now let me look at my papers.
That's when Swiftwind chimes up. You sure it's not because they're trying to follow whatever that thing is?
Okay, come on.
Pointing at your bag where the box is.
Brand says we can discuss this later.
And as he's going through the papers, what was those names there again? And he's licking his thumb, taking out this eyeglass and looking over the papers and like that. Then all of a sudden, everybody give me a perception check. If your perception is larger than 5, you will hear this. You hear these gongs and bells ringing throughout the city, loud like an alarm. And you'll see Cyrus. He drops his looking glass. He drops his papers. And you see, oh, we're done for business here today. And he grabs his table and his things, and he rushes out the door. And
I can't even try and grab him.
well, you can try to grab him.
Yeah, I was going to say exactly the same thing.
Yep.
I will help. I've got a +5 on my strength check, or +6 on, or +5 on my athletics. What do you have there?
I will help you.
Okay. You want to help me then? Okay.
I will help you.
And Cup will take a step outside to see what the commotion is about.
So that is a 20 to try and grapple him.
When he's
Alright.
trying to move away quickly, would I be able to use sleight of hand to like just grab a hold of his like shirt or something quickly? Does that work?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, yeah. I'll let you.
Okay. We don't
Empty
want him
cup.
to get away.
Empty cup. Give me a perception check with advantage.
All right.
He's got advantage on this one.
21.
All right. You guys are able to grab Cyrus. He's fighting and kicking, but he just can't get away from you. He's saying, "You're nuts! Don't leave me here! You're trying to kill me! Guards, guards!" And then we'll jump from there over to Empty Cup. Empty Cup, up in the sky, off in the distance, you see a familiar figure flying in your direction.
Okay. Can I get up to the battlements closest
Yeah.
to that figure?
Well, closest is kind of relative.
Right.
but
I understand that might
for
seem
you to
far
get up
away
to the
now.
battlements, you can get up over to here on this set of battlements here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
This figure is coming in from this direction,
Oh.
but off in the it's off in the distance. It's just because the size of the figure, one, is so large that
Okay.
you're able to see it in that distance, and two, it looks like you've seen this large figure before.
Right. So I don't get on the battlements there. What I'm trying to do is get onto battlements that are close to the figure. So that means I'm heading up the road first.
Well, you can, if you got up here, you can travel to here, unless you want to go way up there. But
Well, I was thinking I could travel across the bridge and maybe get up on the battlements kind of northeast of the tents.
northeast
more-
or east.
Yeah.
This is east. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get my east, west, and east right. Okay. Yeah, it'll take you a bit to get there, but you'll get
Yeah,
there.
it'll take me a while to get there, but we'll get to that later.
Yep. And all right, that's what you see. You hear all the clangs and gongs. You see people running left and right, looking to try to take cover. You see extra guards come running on out, and down the scene switches back to the Merchants Guild. A small dwarf is being manhandled by a tabaxi and two humans, holding him from trying to run for his life. He's sweating. He's screaming for help from the guards. The guards do not come. Why not? Are they gone? Do they not hear them? Or are they at this moment engaged otherwise? That is what we got to figure out. Take it away, fellas.
So you owe us 60 gold. Pay us our gold, and we will be gone.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you have much of a choice.
And hand us the contracts.
He'll say, take my box. Take it. Go ahead. You have it. Just let me go. Let me go.
Your box?
Friend Dagger, would you go see if there's 60 gold in that box?
Yep, I'll take a
Oh,
peek into this box.
There's more than 60 gold in there.
I'll say, yeah, he's good. Let him go.
I let go him.
Yep. Let him go.
And the contracts are back in the room on the floor.
Okay.
You'd have to eat. There's a whole bunch of them. You'd have to go through them to find them. He runs out.
Cool.
Just screaming.
Should we go see what the gong was?
I just have one more question before we see what the gong was. How much gold is there?
What?
How much gold is there?
There's 500 gold.
Damn.
I'm going in outside and helping while he's looking at gold.
All right.
You hear the dwarf just hollering, "Save me! Save me!" as he's running out and going down the street this way towards the guards' barracks and
Oh.
offices.
Eventually, I'm going to walk outside. So eventually.
As far as that, and we have Empty Cup up here, and
Are there any ballistas that I could feasibly use, or is it going to be too late for me to man one of these ballistas that might be on the, or might not be on the tops of these towers?
the closest one that you could possibly see or remember seeing would be one up here and one up here. Those are the closest. The others, you can't
Get to the
see from your
closest,
perspective.
the last one. I'll go there if I can.
All right, you'll work
Try
your
and
way
offer
up
my help.
there. Empty Cup is up over here, and Dagger and Bran, what are you doing? I know you said you stepped outside. You see all this activity going on, running, screaming, crying, guards going everywhere.
He said there was two ballistas on the two front towers. With
Yeah, from what you could see, you can remember seeing those because you came in that way a few times, so you can definitely see that.
So
remember that.
I think I might head in that direction. I don't know which. If you, what do you want to do? Dagger?
I'll say that I'll poke my head in and say I'm going to the one closest to me, and then
How many of them do we have?
there's two. It looks like, I don't know, maybe three.
One here that you can remember seeing, and one here that you can remember seeing.
I'll let you do the ballista dagger because I got a ranged weapon that can work.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. If anybody has a ranged weapon, because I really don't.
Yeah, no, you can use the ballista.
Okay.
And we'll head to the other one that Swift Wind is not using.
Yes.
All right.
Now, how far apart is those two towers from one another? Just out of curiosity.
I forgot what was the scale on this map.
Well,
for
if
just
each
sake,
of those are a building, right? then
yeah,
it'd be-
but just for sake of argument, we'll say 200 feet apart.
100, 200.
Okay. Those are some big buildings then.
Yeah,
Say, how big do you think that how wide's that ramp? Or
The-
that bridge?
the bridge coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's, I'd say, a good 40 feet wide.
Okay. then I'd be sound with 200.
Okay, so cool. We wait for the creature and then fire at the rider. It's gonna be my plan, anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get up there and ready this thing, and
Hopefully, they have it loaded by the time I get up there.
And you see it off in the distance getting closer. What are you doing? Empty cup. You're up over here.
How far is that distance actually? Like, or how far? From my current position, can I tell how far it is off the ground and how far away it is?
How far off the ground you are, or it? It. Give me an intelligence check.
Yes, my best check. 11.
You think it's 700 feet off the ground and 1,000 feet out.
Empty Cup is actually going to jump off the castle walls, just jump off to the other side of him from where he's at.
You want to do that?
And move toward him. Yeah.
You know how far down that is?
I'm guessing 50 feet.
The tower's higher than that. The wall, maybe 50 feet. There, I'll go for the pretty good distance.
Okay. Yeah. I think I can
Well, I'll just
make the drop without much issue.
okay. What are you doing? Using slow fall?
Yeah.
Riding down. So that takes what, a D6 off of
Slow fall will reduce the amount of damage I take by 25.
by 25 feet, right?
25 damage.
25 damage. So you do it the whole damage. So let's see here.
Be the world's smartest move for you, Cup.
Maybe.
Oh, that should be only should be like.
Assuming that there's no decrease to the height of 50 for purposely jumping off intentionally.
Yeah.
The most damage I could take with all sixes would be 30. So unless I'm that unlucky, and
You
jumping
take
purposely has no effect.
You take no damage. All I rolled up was 18 for 5d6.
Okay.
So he lands 3 point.
Yeah, I jump
Flutter
off and then I
gently.
float because I'm a bird. I just
Right.
Glide down the wall.
Yeah,
gives it a couple of flaps on the way down, slowing himself.
just to look cool. Honestly, I do like the 3-point landing is super gentle, but I make the 3-point landing just to look cool and then keep going.
And I bet you as he like lands, he like takes a quick glance back up at us, make sure we saw it.
Yeah, I'm really far away from you guys, but sure.
So what are you doing down there?
Cup's intention is to move toward the dragon, get its attention, preferably the person on the dragon, by saying basically yelling, "What are you looking for? What is it here, or what is it that you have put so much effort into finding?"
All right. And so you're moving. How far out are you going to move? We'll give you 2 rounds.
I will go at a regular walking pace for a monk, which I'll say is about 40 feet out from the wall.
Okay. So you're going 40 feet out. So
Yeah, I don't want to be running or even get close to running.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
want them. But I am waving my arms like,
Yeah.
hey!
I'm just trying to picture this. You're 40 feet out, so 1,000 feet minus 40.
Well, I should say 40 feet out over 12 seconds. So I'm going to move 20 feet each round closer to it.
All right. You'll get out there. It's still up there. All right. Give me a performance check.
Okay. 16.
Well, not too bad. All right. That's going on. You guys, what are you doing? Swift Wind, Dagger, and Brain.
Ballista's loaded, or is there anybody here?
Yeah, you got the guard. You got the guards up there on their station. They've got the ballista loaded. Each of them. You got another couple guys getting ballista bolts ready.
I offer my services as an archer to try and land a hit against this rider that we suspect might be on the back of this creature.
All right. Yeah, right at the moment, you probably cannot see the rider. As far as that, because it's 1,000 feet out. That's unless you're using something to help you. The rider itself is not that big. The beast it is on is.
So they are completely obscured at this point?
Yeah, the rider is. The beast isn't.
You're going to have to get closer.
Yeah.
Ultimately, Brands is he's very simple. He's going to wait to see if they get to within 120 feet, and
Okay.
he will shoot at the rider.
All right.
I guess I will wait until it's closer as well, because
right.
I can't shoot it from over here apparently, even though this is a ballista.
You were trying to pick her. Now you can shoot at it, yeah. A ballista still won't reach 1,000 feet.
Okay.
But it will reach 600, 700 feet. But
Okay.
1,000 feet is asking a lot of any war machine even.
Okay.
In the mechanics of this game. I'm not talking about realistic because.
Well, I just tell him I'll sit at the shooting spot or whatever, and keep an eye on it and say I'll fire this thing when it's within range at the riders, so that hopefully we can kill two birds with one stone if that's possible. Because I remember somebody telling me to shoot the rider.
Yeah, but that was at a different range where you could see the rider.
So,
But all right. It gets about 650 feet. If you want to shoot your ballistas, you can make your rolls.
Do I have archery? Do I get a +2 to the ballista as well, or is that not?
I can go and let you have the +2. At that same time, empty cup. You see them there, and you see that from the 700-foot elevation, that it seems to have taken a little notice of you and has dropped down to about 550 feet.
Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. Here's my plan, my full turn, if it's possible. I'm going to use precision attack. No, not yeah, precision attack, and my war priest ability. I'll go ahead and print those out for you. And then I'm going to sharpshooter this to add 10 damage to the attack if allowed.
It's outside of your ability to do sharpshooter. It's at 650 feet. Well, no, that doesn't have range. That's just on the longbow deal. So yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I get
Yeah,
no, I'm not. It's not War Priest. There's another one. It's a Channel Divinity Guided Strike. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. It's plus 10. So I'm adding plus 10 and plus
just
1d8
just give me
minus
the
5.
give me the roll for the and see if you hit. Before we get into the others.
Yeah, because the other two things you can do after you roll.
You missed.
You said, oh, so I don't get to use my things because you said I'm in this now.
He's not done yet, Game Master.
Oh, okay. I was just looking at the 18. That's all. That it's just the 18 to hit, right? You don't have.
I have plus 10 on that.
Okay,
so it's
28. All right.
And then
That
And
hit.
minus 5. Did you already
minus
have the minus
5?
Okay, so yeah, it's 20.
And
But
then-
you also roll a D8.
yes, I'm going to roll that now if
The
I need to.
The D8 is for what? The hit or damage?
It's to hit.
Then roll the D8. You'll need that because the 5 off the 28 puts it at
Well,
23.
Okay. Then I get my 5 back.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
You hit this thing.
The rider call.
No, not the rider.
Oh, I can't.
You
I
can't-
I thought you said I could.
You
Never
don't.
mind. Okay.
You don't see the rider at that distance.
Okay. Cool.
But you do.
I have a different question, Samuel. Were you were not going to attack the creature? You were only going to attack the rider, correct?
Yes.
So that means he hasn't made the attack yet, Charles.
All right. All right,
Now
then.
we can do all that.
I'm
We can
sorry.
Use that for when it is close enough, but
Yep.
Yep. But
So it's still a 28 to hit
all right.
when he's in range when I can see him.
All right.
Even 3/4 of him, even 1/4 of him, because I have sharpshooter. Damn it.
sure.
Yeah. But it's fully covered at the distance
And
The-
height.
and the height at the
Surely
right.
he can't stay fully covered entirely the entire time.
I'm not saying that. Let's get past this piece.
Yep.
The bigger target you had no problem seeing. That's what I thought you were shooting at.
Okay. No, I was definitely trying to, like I said.
As far as that. All right. At that point, Dagger and Brain.
They would
Okay.
attack then.
What are you doing?
Probably. I don't know. I think they both wanted to shoot the rider as well, though.
Yes, I was holding my shot.
Okay.
I've got the big ballista,
Yeah.
and I was gonna take a shot at the dragon.
Okay. Take your shot.
How do I shoot a ballista?
Just roll a D20.
Okay.
First thing, roll a d20.
Okay. Is that right?
It's a big crossbow.
Right.
It is, but it works. It does work different.
Do I add like my hit modifier or anything? Just a D20?
Just roll your d20 and put +6 to it.
Okay. Nope.
What you roll there? Let me-
11 to hit, it looks
All
like.
right, it misses. And let's see here. That's 650. And you were doing what, Cup? Waving your arms. It came down to 550 feet elevation.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to repeat what I said. I don't
All
know
right.
if the person heard me or if they just saw me, but basically I'm just like repeating, hey,
You see it.
what is it that you're looking for? I understand that you're putting a lot of effort to do this. So
And you see it bank away from you because you're up, we'll say up right about here. out this way. Just because my map stops here at the town. It banks, and it seems to be banking from here in this general direction, like that.
Cool.
And you'll have enough time to get the ballista reloaded, because it's going to take you 2 rounds to reload the ballista, or 2 actions, I should say. Yeah, it takes reading off here
Okay.
on the stats on the web on it. It takes 1 action to load the weapon, 1 action to aim the weapon, 1 action to fire the weapon. So, irregardless of what you got, because none of you are proficient with the ballista. But I am giving you some of your range feats to help with it and stuff. So anyways, we'll say it's over here. Is that all you're doing? It's going to fly over you, bank away towards this way, empty cup.
Yeah, he's just gonna. Empty Cup is just trying to get its attention to speak to him. And the main thing that Empty Cup is doing is walking toward it at a slow pace, so that, and if that takes me away from the castle, that's good. And actually,
Okay.
preference is toward away from the castle if it starts like going over the city.
It is. It's going over the city. When it hits that tower, it's going to breathe on the guards that are on that tower.
Right.
And the same, you see them wither and fall, and it starts coming off this way. Roll your damage.
So what do I roll for damage on this hit that I hopefully do to the rider?
3d12 plus 9.
Do I add the plus 10 too from my other?
I'll
Or-
give you your plus 10. As much as you think I'm trying to be a dick at times, I ain't that big of a dick.
Damn.
All right.
I rolled horribly.
Well, it rolled fair enough. In fact, I need to find her hit points so to have them handy here, handy dandy. All right, and you guys can take your shots.
I think I just made it mad at me.
It's not dead, so you guys take your shots.
Okay.
Dagger Brand.
Yes,
Come
I'll
on,
take.
Dagger and Brand, because Empty Cup wasn't attacking. He was just trying to divert it, and he was doing movement action.
How close is it?
It's about 300 feet out.
well, I need to wait till it gets to 120.
Okay.
And I'm plus 7 on this. So I'm 21.
All right. And I don't know if that'll hit, but I'm double checking. I got to get the sheet up. Come on.
Oh, actually, I get to roll twice. And again, plus 7. So 21 and 24.
There we are. That's what I'm looking for.
Got so many like rechargeable resources as this build. It's so weird. I like it though.
Come on, come on. I wasn't expecting so much this.
Well, somebody's coming after your boxes. You gotta keep them
Well,
protected.
I did. No, it's I wasn't expecting to. Come on. Oh, looking in the wrong friggin' spot. I'll say both those hit, even if they didn't. I'm not holding this up for over that stupidness. Go ahead and roll your damage.
20 points.
Oh, okay, that's 44 points so far.
And Dagger, it's your turn.
I think I'm just going to try to reload the ballista.
Well,
That's all reloaded, and
Oh, it is, okay.
yeah. By the time it gets here, I just time lapse things.
Okay, cool. Then I'll try to fire that at it again.
shoot at the rider. Shoot at the rider.
Okay, I'll shoot at the rider with it.
Okay, please do.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Again, give me something good. Oh, ho, ho.
Hey!
What you get her?
25.
25. Let's see here. That may have hit.
They probably did hit.
Well, the rider still has cover. He doesn't have sharpshooter to get past the cover.
Well.
Well, what you got that, so I can recant my word.
Damn it! No, I don't have I don't have my 3rd level in fighter yet. No, I don't.
A 25 should be pretty good.
Yeah, it is good. I'm not saying it's not, but it doesn't. And that's why I got to get hers, because hers would cover it may defeat that. I don't know. But I told you with the 24 that you hit, so yeah, it hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
What kind of damage does this thing do?
3d12 3d12 plus 9.
Okay. Oh, come on.
We just did 62 points of damage to her. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not complaining too much.
I contributed so much of that damage. All that damage.
Great job. Really great.
Distracted him while we shot.
That's right.
You did, but correction, 61 points of damage to it. Adding up what you guys did. Now, her attack. As soon as I'll need Constitution saving throws from you guys.
Well, which
Actually, yeah, that's what I gotta say. Roll a d4. 1, 2 is Brand and Dagger. 3, 4 is Swiftland.
Who's
Who wants
rolling
to roll?
Isaac, roll it.
Isaac, roll.
Sure. Yeah, I'll roll it. Get wrecked.
Well, I was hoping one of you two would roll it because it's your asses on the line.
It's Dagger and Bran.
All right.
Oh,
Constitution.
unless it's not.
I don't care.
Now, the one thing you may care about, I don't know if you're high enough level, Dagger, is this is an AoE.
Oh.
So if you have evasion,
It'll help you.
Um,
Uncanny Dodge should be able to help you too. If you got that.
don't have that yet.
no, Uncanny Dodge won't help you at all.
It's for any damage from a source you can see. You can.
No, it's any damage from an attack you can see.
An attack that you can see. It's basically for an arrow attack that you see or a melee attack, not an area of effect. from what I've seen written in Sage Advice.
Okay,
Uh,
Game Master.
Yeah, go ahead.
Using my bonus action, and I still have movement essentially in my turn. As I see this dragon, I guess, coming forward, his mouth is opening. Can I jump off the tower?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'm going to jump off the tower.
Ah, okay, I can understand that. Let's see here.
I believe the towers are taller than the walls.
Yeah, they
just
are.
So you know.
Ooh.
I'm not saying the dragon breath isn't scarier, but like,
Well, I'll say he did the right move for the way my damn roll went. 12 points of damage.
oh,
As far as that. That's a 4, a 1, a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 1.
So
Cool. Everybody's rolling shit tonight on damage.
Bran sees his dragon coming forward and he jumps off the side of the tower.
nope. Hasta la vista.
At the end of my turn, I probably still have a bonus action. That I will. Where am I at? I'm on this tower thing. Damn it! What is the right page? Come on. So I'm assuming that. Can you walk
What?
along
You
Cutting
break.
out.
that thing to get to the other circle
You're cutting in and out bad.
things? Like,
Every time you go to talk, you cut out.
All right. Let's see here. What are you doing, Dagger?
So, hey, Game Master,
Yeah.
he should have the uncanny dodge ability. So starting at 5th level, when an attacker that you see hits you with an attack, he can use his reaction to half of the attack's damage to him.
Yeah, but with an area of effect weapon or attack or an area effect like a fireball and like that, I do believe it says that you don't get that.
I can answer this pretty easy. When it says they have to see an attack being made against them, it means an attack roll, not a save.
Okay.
Yeah. Which means that spells can still apply. It's just the spell has to make an attack roll against you.
Well, yeah. So he needs evasion at 7th level.
Yeah.
Yeah, and evasion normally only applies to dex saves, but there might be a thing in the ability that says, something like evasion applies.
Right.
Yeah.
Or the GM might rule it if it makes sense.
Yeah. But what was your roll, Dagger?
Well, actually, what I was.
Or what were you gonna say first?
Yeah. So I'm on that circle bit where the
Right.
thing is.
Right here.
Right. And so now, are any of those things that are connected to it, are they like at the level of it that you could like run across?
They're about 10 feet down from it.
Okay. Then with this thing swooping in, using my feline agility and a bonus action to dash, I'd like to make my way down one of those.
All right.
I'd have 120 feet of movement.
All right. Give me that con check, saving throw. Just
Okay. Con. Okay. That's my con check.
Let me get over to that. Okay. And it's not what you needed, but you'll make your movement down there, and let me see, what would I do to make this somewhat fair? Since I'm rolling shitty tonight, I'll roll this. And I'll do it in roll 20 because I can do it all at I
Well,
think I
she's
can
just
do
gonna hit it out of the park.
I can do it all at once, I think. Let's see here. Let's see here. $15 plus. Is there a plus that? No, just that. Okay. Let's see here.
Damn.
Damn, that's more than what the average is, so I'm not going to take and use that. And you'll take, let's get that out of that screen there. Get that, boom, gone. And let me get back over to what the average is. And you'll take 16 points of necrotic damage as you're running and getting off there. It just gets you in the backside a little bit and drains you 16 points of necrotic damage as you're going on down away from it. But you're down and able to move where you're away. And you hear from a broken voice with some blood and spittle from it. Give me what's mine, or I'll destroy you all.
Yeah, I'll give you another one. I'll give you another one. I've got another one of these things here.
And she will fly off.
Can she fly off?
Yeah, she can fly off. In fact, she can dash off. She can't dash off. The dragon can't even dash off because he did make an attack. So, yeah, he can, but he can fly off.
Is he within range of another shot if I do it? If I do my two actions as loading the thing?
No.
Okay, cool.
Takes 3 actions to fire it.
Does the dragon fly off? In what cardinal direction does the dragon fly off?
This direction, just swoops and flies straight off away.
Okay. Okay. So Cup will start making his way around that direction, but it's going to be a little while.
Okay.
And honestly, what he's doing is he's making his way such that he'd be far enough away from the city that the ballista can't reach them. Wait out there for a little bit and then come back toward the city.
Can I get the guards nearby to help me load it quicker?
Yeah, I'll take 1 action off of it, but
Okay. So then what you see me do is I'm going to use my action surge and try and get this damn thing loaded with our 3 actions combined.
With our powers combined. Heart. Water. You know.
So it's completely ready for the next turn, but she's got a turn to get away if she wants, probably.
And she will.
Come back, baby. I've got something for you.
As far as that, in fact, she's still within sight of you, but you notice that all of a sudden she disappears.
So Brand
Okay.
stands up. He's kind of shaken. He looks up at the top of the tower that he just jumped off.
Yeah,
And thinks, that was really stupid, but I lived.
yeah.
And I'm gonna go try and find Dagger and try and get the group back together again.
All right, you won't have a problem finding Dagger much. Wherever Dagger went over there in the quad, you won't have a problem finding Swiftwind. He's still up there trying to get ready to fire at this again if given the chance, and throwing invites to come on back. The only one you might have a problem finding right off will be Empty Cup, but that's up to Empty Cup.
So
Right.
yeah, as I meet up with Bran, I'm gonna be like, man, that was stupid.
Well, he who lives to tell a tale.
Yeah, but yeah, kind of pat him on the shoulder, be like, glad you're okay.
I figured I had better chances at the bottom of the tower than the dragon.
I don't blame you.
Ask the other soldiers if they'll hook me up a bed so I can fire at this beast again when it comes back.
All right.
I will sleep here just so that we are protected. And I need people to wake me up as soon as she's in sight, though. So she knows that I'm looking at her and ready to kill her.
All right. And they'll gladly bring you up a pallet to have set up there. They'll put you at the far end of the tower up there on the circle, so you're not in the way.
Mm-hmm.
But oh, come on, I think where the heck did you go? Oh, there we are. This is what I want. And I'll be able to bring you up to date on some of that.
So is
What
this
the hell?
this what we're calling it, guys?
Only 9 o'clock.
We don't have to call it here at the moment. It's up to you guys. It's a fair enough spot too, but right now I'm
We
just
may want to figure out what was in the chest from the dwarf merchant. At bare minimum, is what I would say.
Yeah. So
60
eventually,
gold.
well, eventually when we can all get together, Bran can give each one of us 125 gold.
Okay.
All right.
Let's. Unless people need to go, do you want to role play that out?
Do have to go soon.
all right.
Okay.
You can role play a little bit of that out, whatever. How much time is soon, Jim?
30 minutes?
You got enough time to.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what Cup is doing is he's waiting out there for a bit to see if they want to talk, and my out of game suspicion is they do not, and so he returns back to the town, which probably ends up with him looking for the rest of the party, wherever they're staying at.
I'm gonna be upset here. No, and it's not nothing that you guys are doing. It's trying to. if Facebook corrupted that file that I had over on files, I'll be upset.
Mm.
I agree, though. It's not gonna be sad.
Yeah, because I don't know if I have it anyplace else because I cleaned up a bunch of stuff. But yeah, you guys go on. I'm listening. Honest.
Oh, okay, okay. So, are you guys meeting up at, I guess, the tower, because that's where um,
Probably not. I'll probably get ran off at some point by some captain that's like, you can't sleep here, kind of deal. You're not part of
No,
the show.
they'll let you sleep there.
Oh, they
so
will.
we're up there. I mean, it's a wide space.
It must have been a really good shot. I must have impressed somebody.
They're like, you missed. Wait, there's somebody sitting on it. Wait, you hit? Yeah, but we'll say we're up there. That's fine. Yeah.
So yes, my friends, the good dwarf told us to take the chest, and we took the chest, and it comes
Yeah,
out.
I was there for that.
Yeah, it comes out to 125 gold each.
That's pretty good for a month's work, but I'm never working for that dude again.
Yeah, neither am I.
Yeah, it didn't seem to work out too well for any of us, did it?
Um,
Kind of.
what are we gonna do about that bitch?
Yeah, this doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
Well,
We try to move in on her, they move in on us, we have to run away from them, we get to somewhere, and then they attack us again.
And then we deal with them, and then they run off again. They're trying. I guess she's just trying to see what our weaknesses are. But
Yeah.
I think we've got all of our weaknesses covered up with one of another here in this tribe.
Also think we should have a discussion about that box.
yes, well,
Um,
Oh,
I
you mean the
think at
one
this
that
point-
Fran didn't want to tell anybody about?
Yeah, I think at this point, yeah, we should talk about that.
Does anybody have a passive insight? Who has the highest passive insight besides myself? I suppose.
18?
I
Oh,
mean,
insight. No, sorry. Wait, no, not insight. 15's my insight.
Definitely not me.
Cup is not saying anything, but he's tilted his head, opened his mouth like he's gonna say a few things, but has waited for everybody to finish what they're talking about. And the more and more you're talking, you can just see it's not on his face because it's a bird face, but his like feathers are like ruffling, like there's something agitating him.
Okay. I'll
What's wrong?
notice that and say, yes, Cup.
Cup says, do you all have the patience to wait until the mud settles and the water is clear?
Man, that's gonna piss me.
Cryptic much?
um,
Hmm.
I ultimately, I
What
have
do
the
you- Yeah.
I have the impression that they are tracking this box.
It would seem that way.
So when they asked for what was theirs in Domia, you heard them and said, I wish to keep this box. We will run off with this box.
Well, I wasn't sure, but then when we were out in the forest and we started moving, the army started moving essentially with us. Then, of course, she's tracked us here again. So, unless you can think of anything else that she's tracking.
Why do you have that box? Where'd you get it from?
Well, you remember when you were captured and you were put on the sacrificial altar type thing?
I remember being unconscious and
Right.
waking up from unconsciousness. Yes.
And so when we defeated those that group, we found the box. It looks like they were making this a temple or something. Game Master,
Yeah.
I'm going to think that it's possible that this box can actually maybe put something in a extra dimensional space. Maybe you can put something in the box and make it disappear and then make it appear later. Does that make sense?
In a way, yeah. It would fit with some of the stuff that you were given.
So if I concentrate on the box and I ask the box to show me what's hidden, and I open the box, is there anything in there that wasn't there before?
No.
Damn it.
When and if you guys figure this one out and actually use the box for what it's intended for, you'll kind of kick yourself just a little bit. Not much.
I've tried a lot of shit.
I know. You just haven't tried the right shit.
Couldn't our characters like have some sort of insight beyond our own as well, or is that just a left?
You
like
guys
that on purpose?
You guys were given several clues.
We went to have it identified.
Told what some of the properties were.
It was timelessness and it was
security.
Security. Non-detection is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that was the other aspect. But there's more. That's why it had a higher issue where it could only give you that much. But you come away that when he did it, he told you that it was more powerful. As far as that. Damn.
I have an idea.
Cup says, could I buy that box off of you?
Yeah.
You want to try something?
Yes. I have 173 gold.
Well, yeah, I have some money too.
133, I mean. Math is not my best.
Is there and yes, ultimately the answer is yes, but is there a high-level mage in this city?
For the city, yes. Where the hell did you come from? Damn, got one of those little woolly booger caterpillars that just climbed up my leg. That's the where did you come from statement comes from.
Yeah.
That's right.
Problem is, I don't know if we have enough money. There's a spell called Legend Lore. It's a 5th level spell. That means that we need like a 10th level mage.
Is that what Bran is saying, or are you just saying that it's Philip?
Well, ultimately, we need to get some more information on it. But here, I mean, here's the box.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you want to try?
he takes your stuff out of it.
Well, my stuff is not in it. There are the gold coins from the skeletons, and there's some pieces of paper that we have translated.
Is there a volcano somewhere that we can throw this box in?
Yeah, couple will look at the stuff and say, "Oh, these aren't yours." Okay, and then closes it. and starts walking down like the battlements.
No, I will go with you.
Okay.
And for your information, when you looked in there, and that's my bad. I forgot you had the coins in there in those things that look like scrolls.
Mhm.
They looked like they were never touched. They were still there, like they
Yeah,
hadn't aged a bit.
Yeah, in the timelessness, right?
Yep.
I got that part.
And then Cup probably, well, Cup isn't like that, so he'll say, he's walking along the walls and he kind of turns, notices Brandon's following him and says, did you need something?
Yeah, what are you planning on doing with this chest?
Leaving.
Now, which chest are we talking about?
The magical one.
Okay,
That
okay.
was holding the gold
Because there
coins
was
and
the box and like that. But I was getting confused. Okay, I know which one that you guys are talking about now. So.
I guess I'll tag along in the back just because I'm curious as to what's going on.
yeah. Does Brandon respond to that?
I don't think leaving is going to be the answer
To what?
to our dilemma.
What dilemma is there?
Well, we were trying to figure out what this did.
I own it. You
Excuse me?
don't need to have it or figure out what it does.
He's gonna go give it back to the chick.
And Cup says, "Thank you for your help. You've been kind, and the job you offered was worth a lot of money, as you mentioned at the tavern." And then he says, "Bye," and then jumps off the side of the battlements.
Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. Well, I don't understand what's going on there.
He's
but,
he's leaving.
well, I understand that. I was just trying to figure the dynamics into it.
Yeah. I should clarify. Out of game, I might do something different, but this is Cup we're talking about, and also out of game, Cup is not acting in a rushed way. So if you want to, it's not like he goes bye and then jumps off and you don't have a chance to do anything. He's like, oh, so
Well,
thanks for the help. Goodbye. Have a great day.
If I could stop him, I'm going to stop him.
Yeah, like how? Like, are you grabbing him, or are you saying, "Hey, wait"?
I'm going to grab him.
Okay, yeah. He goes jumping. He stops. He says, "Oh, don't worry, the fall won't hurt."
Number one, the chest is not yours to deal with.
Why is it not mine to deal with?
Because we found it as a.
Yeah. And
Are you a thief?
I just paid you for it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I left you the 133 gold I asked to pay you.
Oh, I didn't get that part.
It's right there in the chest you stole from the dwarf.
That's it.
That wouldn't call it stealing.
Blank, unnerving bird look, and there's no like facial expression, but Dagger and probably anybody who has a positive insight is like there's a slight like a feather response, but he's trying to not react. Cup is trying to be calm.
React to what?
In general,
Oh,
to the fact that he just got grabbed, for example.
okay.
Like if you grab him, which I assume is a grapple check, he lets you. He's like, oh, okay, you're grabbing me now. Like,
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of say, well, what are you gonna do with it?
I haven't decided whether I'm.
It's not his. Okay, number one, I didn't understand that you were paying me for the damn chest. You did not make that clear.
At this point, Swiftland hears all the yelling downstairs and walks down. Hey, why don't we relax a little bit here?
Okay. I am
Up.
very relaxed. It says.
You gave him coin, correct, for this box?
I said, would you let me buy this box from you? And he
What
said,
was
I
your
said I had 133 gold, and he said, that's fine. What are you?
And
going to do with it?
what did Brand say? Did he
He
say
said, that's fine. What are you going to do with it? And I will actually repeat what you said in your own voice.
Okay. What I heard was that you wanted the box.
Yes, I want the box.
That you had 160 gold. That's why I was thinking that you were thinking about identifying it. That's why I was looking at the Legend Lord spell. I did not understand that you were paying me to take the chest, which is not mine to give anyway. It's all of ours.
all right, fam?
Yeah, he's like, yo, bro.
Sorry. All right, everyone. Let's chill. I know I'm normally not the one to like be reasonable.
Kind
But-
of looks at you strangely, but okay.
Maybe from now on we should communicate more friendly like and ask for clarification.
Well,
That way we don't get all mixed up and people don't get upset.
I see that I was not clear. I will return.
well, that's why I asked about which box.
Sure. Yeah. Well, the GM didn't know either, which is
So
fine. So what Cup says is, let us return then, and we will continue discussing how much this box is worth to you.
It's not a question of price.
Okay.
It's a question of, do you want this evil necromancer who has an army, who's marching on towns, to get what she wants?
I have not seen her do anything evil. I do not know she is a necromancer. I
The
do not know
caravan.
she owns an army, and I have not seen that the only army I've seen march on a town.
The caravans that are being hit are
We're being attacked by the people we were dealing with in the forest, not this woman on a weird dragon.
who comes from the forest.
Do not know where she lives.
I'm pretty sure I know where she lives.
I don't. Okay. Wow. It is irrelevant to me because it seems to me that your choice is to shoot people who are asking for something they are looking for.
actually, that's my solution to most things.
I too.
I will say you guys did bloodier.
That is what Cup is telling the group currently. That
Now,
Just
the
for,
reason
just
why
for
we did
information.
that is because she was coming this way with ill intent.
the dragon has attacked people, yes, and I am not sure why it seems to think that that was important, or that if they're working together, what they're trying to find is important. But if what they're looking for is important enough that they're willing to work together and kill multiple people from multiple cities to do so, perhaps they have a good reason for getting the thing they're looking for. For example, what if you open the box, and when you open the box, you say, explode. And then when you do so, it kills every living thing on the planet.
So a goodly type person can come up to a city explain that this box can level the city, destroy it, that it's an evil box, and essentially, instead of flying in on a dragon, killing all the guards, there's two ways of handling things, and the way that she's handling things doesn't tell me that she's a good person.
Give evil nothing to oppose, and it will disappear by itself.
Give evil nothing to oppose, and it will take over the land.
What is wrong, what is evil in your mind is good in another's. It will bring the land to new prosperity, if you wish to phrase it that way. I don't understand why you seem to think.
And you made her
that
run
you
away
are in
from
the-
us.
You are in the right, and she is in the wrong. First.
Well, I don't like the box, period. I think that we should throw it in a damn volcano.
I had not decided what I was going to do with the box once I had obtained it, but I knew that it was causing you guys pain because you desire it greatly.
Hold on, guys.
I don't desire it at all. I desire to destroy it.
Hold on, guys. Dagger, how much more time you got?
Oh, I got a few. It's okay.
Well, then what I'll do is I'll say, we'll hold this right here because I don't want to mess you up.
Yeah,
And I want to
don't
tie
wanna
this
mess
up.
people up either.
And really, this discussion can also go on in the chat group
That's true too, yeah.
as far as that. Not saying I don't like it. It's just that trying to meet people's time scales. You guys definitely get two XP, but you only get one inspiration
Oh, okay.
as far as that. At the moment, you do have the 500 gold pieces. You have 2 boxes. I don't know if you guys went and picked up those contracts or not, but because I don't remember. I don't remember. I know someone said something about it. I believe it was Swiftwind, but I don't know if
I think it was
anybody.
Gagger who was just like one of the contracts, and they were in the back room or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody had asked about them and somebody else said they were like just laying on the floor in the back room. I thought I got them with
Okay.
the chest.
Then you have that. I just want to.
Okay.
I just want to clarify these things because
Yeah.
it will make differences.
Oh, I'm sure it would.
Sure.
It will make some differences. But with that and like that, I hope you guys had a good time and worth it. You're definitely not going the direction on this the way I thought. I thought I had a foolproof deal tonight, and you rose to the occasion of many a mighty player group and
Yes.
circumvented with reason and some sensibility what I had hoped for, and it is still playing out fun. I hope.
I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully all you are having fun.
Okay, I'm hoping the rest of you are having fun. As far as that, I was hoping to be literally in a different direction, but
Yep, it's all good.
and like that. But
Well,
yeah.
Brent takes his jobs very seriously. He needs
Well,
to
I think
go and get the money.
I think all of you do, and I think you all been playing your characters pretty well. It does go to show that different motivations can work together. There are rub points. It happens, different perspectives, and that's a way a real fantasy, key on fantasy life does happen.
So let me share with you 3 things
Out of game or in game?
out of game.
Okay.
All right, well then let me.
Yeah. What? Yeah. If you
Well,
need to go,
it's meta game, I should say.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the
sure.
record. I'm gonna
It's
stop the
about the
recording.
game, but it's out of game as in your.